Hi guys, hey, it's Angie here with Feisty Butterfly Tarot reading, and today we're going to do a read for the sign of Aquarius. This is just a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. We'll do it for July, end of July about, and we'll see what's going on. Alright, let's take a look. We'll shuffle up. Okay. Okay, your current energies are the Five of Coins, the Two of Wands, and also the Ace of Wands. Five of Coins energies has to do with being out in the cold, being separate from something and feeling very much on your own. A sense of lack, a sense of not having or not being enough. The Two of Wands is about a crossroads and making a decision on whether you're going to be working more towards the world that you've already created, the world in your hands, or if you're going to be expanding and where you want to put your passion and your energies at. And the Ace of Wands is about your passions. The whole suit of wands is about following your passions, things that you might do career-wise, work-wise, professionally. It sometimes has to do with family. So these are the current energies around here. It seems to me that perhaps you're a little out of sorts with your role in your family for some reason. That seems like what that would be. And maybe there is something that's an interest that you would want to pursue, a passion you'd want to pursue. You're not quite sure. You're still, I think, even at the beginning of this crossroads, you're not really right at it to make that choice yet. So these are the current energies coming at you. You have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Coins, and another Ace. Ace of Cups. So you have a lot of emotional energy going on. The Queen of Cups is very emotional, very supportive energy, contemplative, reflecting, very watery energy, Pisces type energy. I would say this is a time where you're having not only mixed emotions about your role in your family, but also what you want to pursue. Emotionally, you're a little bit up down. Around you is up down influences, off balance somehow. Then the Three of Coins is showing a gift or a talent that you have that's mastery, and where you're starting to get where you could get a patron or some support for this talent, for this thing you want to pursue, for your ideas. So the Three of Coins is a great sign, even though you're feeling a little bit Five of Coins. The Three is actually you're producing something, beginning to produce something. Here you have the Ace of Cups. I'll bring that up again. The Ace of Cups is an offering of love, a new offering, support, something that's to do with emotions, where the Wands are to do with passions of the work. Emotions are to do with the things that fill us up and the things that overflow. Those kinds of emotions. These are much more driven, more external. These are more internal, heart-based. Okay, and three pieces of advice. Oh boy, guys. Okay, Aquarius, so we are seeing the Death card, the Seven of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is a tricky time for you to navigate the next couple weeks. You have the Death card where something has definitely ended, all kinds of cuckoo energy there. It's Death card is also a transformation card. It's a sign of transformation. But this death card particularly doesn't look like it's ready to let go. It seems like it's going to take a little while. And then it has coming out of that a snake, and snakes are not a bad thing. In a lot of cases, snakes will read as wisdom. And this has a lot of the signs coming at you, a lot of different energies coming at you. So the advice on that would just, I would say, whatever it is that you're trying to grieve, mourn, and let go of, it's time to do so. There are better things coming. There will be wisdom coming for you. But I'd be careful of your thoughts. I'd be careful of your energy and be careful of your thoughts. This is very much a card about somebody stealing what's yours, taking what's yours. It might not be your resources they're taking, your money or your time, but they could be stealing your mental energy and in your thoughts a little too much, trying to perhaps have you problem solve for them, trying to really use your thoughts, your way of thinking, or have you, like I say, problem solve for them. This is somebody who's stealing your thinking energy, your mental energy, your mental clarity. It's disruption. It's disrupting you. They're trying to take from you. And I don't know if you're able to clarify with them. This is where, coming up, you're going to need some time to just reevaluate, shift your perspective a bit, really think things through, figure out for yourself what's aligning with your own values. This is a willingness to have your whole world turned upside down, a willingness to shift your thinking, shift your perspective, to take some time and be still with something would be wise right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for a little bit more clarification on some of this. Let's clarify some of this current energy here now. What is causing you to feel this lack? Yeah, we're going to look at that. What's causing the lack going on? Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles again to help clarify the situation where you're feeling lack. And then what came out to clarify as well, the Nine of Pentacles. This is how you normally want to be. This is your normal energy and how you're feeling. But something or someone is siphoning right now and draining from you. They're taking either your time or resources. You have enough to share, but they're taking enough of it that you almost feel outside of your own natural self, your own way of doing. This is Miss Independent in the garden, enjoying things. Very much have your perspective in order, have things right side up. And right now, you're not feeling that at all. You're feeling like your whole world has been turned upside down and you're on the outside of your own life looking in. It's like you're being asked to carry somebody else's sorrow somehow. Okay, so setting that aside for a moment and seeing what this Two of Wands crossroads is. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, 3 flipped right there. We're going to take a look. Okay, what did I just say about carrying someone else's sorrow? This is carrying someone else's burden. This is to do with boundaries, setting boundaries, getting clear about what you need to defend and what you need to protect. This is overloaded, completely overloaded, and this is carrying someone else's burden. You have the Knight of Cups coming in with an offer, maybe idealistic, maybe wanting to go forward. An offer of love, but the ability to actually put that into place is a little bit of the challenge here. So there's a little bit of a dreaminess, a little bit of idealistic tendencies, but still you're feeling like you have to defend, hold your ground, and set new boundaries. You might not even know what's been crossed or why that is the case. And then this Ten of Rods again is the burden. Like you're almost there. If you look in this, he's almost to the castle. He's almost to the house. So he just has to carry this load a little bit further. And the advice on death would be something that has ended. You need to let go. You need to step out of that. So this makes me think a little bit further, and you will be able to do this. So this is where you're at right now. And then this Ace of Wands. What is this about this new passion that's coming up for you? What's the new passion about? Work related, family related. Tell us a little bit more on this one. So let's see what the cards have to say on that. Okay. Definitely a new start of something. A new start of something for sure, because you have the Fool here, and it's coming up right next to 2 aces, clarifying the Ace of Wands. So whatever this is that you want to step in, it is time to take the leap of faith. The Death is the end of a cycle. Fool is the beginning of a cycle. And then you have the 7 of Coins, where you've been doing a watch and wait kind of a move. It's time to go ahead. I would say invest in this. Usually the harvester is like, do I prune and cut away, or do I put more of my resources in? I think you put more of your resources into what it is that gets you fired up, what gets you passionate, what you feel driven to do. So you spend time in your garden. You spend time doing things that make you feel balanced and whole and refreshed and renewed. You don't carry someone else's burden. You start out and do your own path. It's a new adventure that you're seeking. Whatever this new start is, there needs to be some kind of new thing that you're doing, and I would say it's very creative energy. It's something that gets you excited to do. What that could be, like, it could be an artistic thing, it could be a musical thing, it could be a community type of thing where you network with other people and you enjoy pursuing a goal together as a group. Any of those things, whatever it is that's calling you, it's time to listen. This is the things coming at you, and you had the Queen of Cups. So we're going to clarify a little bit with the Queen of Cups, and we're going to see what's going on with that Queen of Cups energy. Is there somebody specific that is going to be someone you encounter that's going to help you? I kind of think that that's what she's trying to say. Somebody's going to be offering love, emotional support, offering wisdom, listening, sounding board, helping you reflect on what it is that you seem to want to do. Okay. Okay. All right. I would definitely be listening to this. This is the Queen of Cups on the Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm a little bit tripping out. Didn't know if I was up to reading today, and this is the first time I've been reading in the new studio. But I'm like, okay, let's just see if we can go get in the zone. Holy moly. All right. We're going to show you both the Queen of Cups, and then this is the Lovers, and it's about choice. So we'll take a little minute here. So it is definitely a time to reflect. Definitely a time to reflect. The Queen of Cups is sometimes Cancer energy, but she's definitely water energy, and there's offerings being made. Usually her cup in some of the decks will show the cup that she's holding with angels supporting it and watching over it. This one shows the birds flying above. This one shows the dolphins. It's just very much a time to kind of surround yourself, like, see the shell that's her throne surrounds her, gives her a point of protection where she can reflect on her own emotions and have some time to really evaluate what those emotions are, how she wants to proceed. Then this is the Lovers. This is the Robin Wood deck, and the Lovers are all about choice. It's not just about your lover or your love life. It's about a choice, and what are you wanting to commit to? Again, you're going out, and again, this Harvester card, it says invest more time in yourself. So that choice needs to be made. It needs to be, there's a crossroads here, so you can continue to choose to do what you've been doing and carrying this load, or you can choose to start to let that go and pursue your own joy. Okay. So the Three of Coins comes up, and this is to do with whatever this passion is, where you're starting to make it into a tangible, physical thing. So if you were a potter, you would be making vases or bowls or whatever. If you were a musician, you might be working on a certain piece of music or a performance or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So this is where it's coming into the 3D. It's coming into reality. It's beyond just, oh, I feel inspired. Now it's starting to happen, and you're bringing it forward. So you need to take some time, get wise, get centered, and get your own psychic alignment going so you can pursue this passion. So we're going to see what else there needs to be known about the Three of Coins, about what it is that you need to pursue, and how to move forward. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Okay. So we're clarifying the Three of Coins about starting on that talent, following your path, getting your skills up, getting benefactors to support your talents. And then you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. We'll start with the Queen. The Queen of Swords is very nurturing, very motherly, but not in the same way as the Queen of Cups. Very, very different ladies. This one is very emotional. I care, I care, I care. This one is more, let's think, let's plan. She's not necessarily cold. She's just more logical. She tries to get into that space where she's planning things out. All around her gown is butterflies that are transformation. Again, transformation. She has the air energy, very much about the thoughts, very much get clear on your own true thought. The sword of truth is in her hand. She has that. She has that ability to know and resonate what's true. So this, I would say, is very indicative of you getting clear with yourself. This is talking to someone who might help you make choices. This is you finding, does that ring true? The King of Coins is someone who's very supportive and loyal. He knows how to do things pragmatically. He'll totally back your play. If you are trying to do something and you're doing your best, he's going to be supportive all the way. All the way. He's had things that he's done that have been established. This is awesome. Okay. Yeah, he's had things that he's done that have been established. He's had points where he's followed his own talents or dreams that he's wanted to pursue and made things come into fruition. Really, really interesting balance. Okay, so we're going to get one more on this Ace of Cups, this thing you want to pursue that's very passion, perhaps work-related or family-related, but also something you feel very strongly emotionally about, this offering of love that is there. So let's have a little bit more for Aquarius about this offering of love coming in the end of July, leading into August. So what is this offering of love? We'll take a look at that. Okay. Let's see what this is. Okay, again, you're getting the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups. Nine of Wands. Sorry, this was the 10. The 10 is you still have to pursue a little further. The 7, you're defending your boundaries. The 9 is like one last stand, one last time you have to defend it before you can carry the rest of the wands with you. So this one is sometimes considered like the wounded soldier card, blah, blah, blah. This is somebody that will help you stand, strengthen you during this last stand. This is that force and that inner determination to stand your ground once you've gotten clear what these boundaries are and what you want to do, to stand your ground, hold firm so you can continue forward. Then you have the Page of Cups. In this deck, it's represented by a girl. But you have the Page of Cups, and sometimes there'll be a cup with a fish. She has a cup with a bird, which would also say heaven's blessing. So she can see that there's an offering there. There's an offering of love. There's an offering of love. This is brand spanking new. This is up-leveling it. So this skill that you have, maybe you've dabbled in this before. Maybe you've wanted to pursue this, or this is an inherent talent that you've had and not dived into much. But it's definitely time to do it. It's time to level up. In this one, you can see her with the artist's palette here. This is definitely time to pursue those emotional talents and God-given gifts that help you express your emotion best, whatever that is. Okay. Let's do a little bit of clarification on the Death card and see what it is that you're ending. If there's anything helpful as far as what needs to be let go of, what needs to end, an area of your life that you need to allow for transformation to happen. So let's see what happens with that. Clarifying the Death card for Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles is here, and he's one that's the most prepared. He works slowly. He's not like the Knight of Swords where he's just charging off. No, this one's prepared. He handles things slowly, very methodically, and he takes his time, but he's got the resources with him. He's got the plan to back things up. In the steampunk deck, he's shown crossing the desert with a canteen. He's prepared. So he helps you be prepared and ready. You're ready to let go of whatever it is. Then you have this partnering, and this doesn't have to be romantic. You have the Lovers here and the Two of Cups here. So that is a strong thing that it could be a romantic pairing that's being helpful to you at this time. It could be just a kindred spirit. This could be a business partnership as well. With the Lovers, I do take it to mean for most of you that this would be a romantic pairing that would be helpful to you right now. This is somebody that's going to help you see your own emotions quite well. Somebody that's going to do an offer of a fair exchange, an equal, balanced type of relationship, and an equal commitment to that that's also guarded by heaven, that's also the angels are keeping an eye on. All right. To clarify, whatever this, well, this ending, this Knight of Pentacles, it's still, the flip side on this one would be you still have something that's heavy that you're holding and you're reluctant to release or invest in a way that would serve you. So if you're feeling heaviness and burdenness, you need to let that go. If you're feeling that that's taking resources and time from you, start investing it into yourself. Okay, moving on. Okay, the Thief, the Seven of Swords, the intellectual property that could be stolen, or the time where your mental peace and clarity is stolen. Let's clarify this for Aquarius towards the end of July going into August. All right. You have two more pages coming up. So you have the Page of Cups here, and here you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Coins. The Page of Swords is a reluctant page that looks back and has like the sword in the hand, maybe not the power to wield it. Maybe two-edged type of personality, maybe a little bit of gossipy mean girl type energy from this one, where they really want to be doing more. They think they're ready to be doing more. They think they're ready to be taking it on, but you see that they're looking back and holding back. There's a little hesitation and a little looking away from doing directly what needs done. Then you also have the Page of Pentacles, who is definitely more grounded and moving forward, still helping carry something heavy, offering a tangible material thing, carrying a material thing. Page of Pentacles, he looks like he's ready to go. He doesn't look like he's upset about anything. It's like he's ready. Just like the Knight of Pentacles is prepared, the Page of Pentacles is ready to go. He thinks he's ready to go on the journey, and he's very, very prepared. Like, Steampunk does it this way, and I really liked this. It was somebody behind the theater curtains just peeking out. They're ready to go. They're really, really ready. Maybe a little bit nervous, but really ready. Where the Page of Swords is kind of looking back like, oh, I'm not sure I want to do this. So you're having mixed energy on this. And that might be what's stealing some of your own mental energy and clarity. Is you want to go forward. You're a little bit reluctant about it. You're a little bit hesitant. You need to be able to trust. And I think also timing. You need to be aware of that when it feels really right for you. The Hanged Man has you shifting your perspective. So whatever this is that's stealing your mental clarity and your mental energy and your peace, you need to recalibrate that, and then you'll be ready to go on your way pretty easily. So let's see what else we can clarify for the Hanged Man for Aquarius. A little bit of advice, woo, for Aquarius. Let's see. What's going on there? And just one on this one. I'm not sure why, but okay. Okay, so the Hanged Man is giving you the Four of Wands energy. Four of Wands is about happiness, celebration. Could be about weddings, could be about marriage, could be about rites of passage type of things. Births sometimes. But this is an arbor with like abundance all above it, you can see right here. And they're celebrating, they're way celebrating. They're super excited about this new energy, and they're super passionate about what they're doing. Things are going good. Things are coming into their season. So I think on this one, this would be just about a little bit of timing. In the land of Ange, and this is only in my land, so in my way of thinking, it seems like you might be still letting go of this maybe another couple weeks, and maybe in a month from now you'll be more in this harvesty energy, more in this happy celebration energy, maybe even 3 weeks. It just seems like this is coming soon. As soon as you're able to let go and really let go and realize you're ready to move forward with this, then the harvesty time is coming and the new adventure begins. Yeah, that's what I would say is going on. So I would think by the second week of August that things are going to really shift in a good way for you. If you can allow this to happen, shift your perspective a bit, and then you're going to really start really seeing things coming in strong with this passion that you want to pursue, with these skills that you have, these gifts, these talents. All right. I think we're going to do one more from the Oracle deck to kind of close the read. I think we're going to do this one. Mystical Shaman deck. Take a look in there. Just kind of give you a little post-it note to yourself, something to remember in the next couple weeks that will help you be aware and remember this read. It might be something you see. It might be something that you hear. Just something that will help you remember what we've discussed in this. I guess you're getting 2 somethings. Okay, you're getting the Tree of Life and the Seer. So there's the Tree of Life, and here's the Seer. There's an intertwiningness of this Tree of Life. It makes me think very much of this, and it makes me think of this. So this choice that you need to have, this partner that you have, very, very supportive, nurturing, growing, abundant, ready to get grounded, rooted, and prosper. All these butterflies, look at that, just popping up everywhere. So if you go outside and you do see like an unusual, I don't know if you call them a herd of butterflies, likely not, but an unusual amount of butterflies all ready to go, you may see that. Really, really be aware that it is time to grow, that this transformation has happened. And then you have the Seer with this blackbird and maybe a white feather, this Indian Seer that's like this internal soul-searching type of person. And if you look, there's like a lioness or cat here. I would say this is very much the time to be strong. You can see the wolf up towards the top, the blackbird here. Yeah, lots of strong energies around in here. I think you look to find your own inner alignment. I would take time out in nature for sure and be aware, be observant of what you see. Be listening for, how do you put this in a way that even doesn't make sense? Be listening for noisy animals besides the neighbor's dog barking. That's kind of a normal. Be listening for when you tune in and either birds are tripping, something's going on, something outside in nature is going on, and it's going to call you to remember this. And it might be about that same time where you see these butterflies and you remember the intertwining, and maybe that's the time when you can realize, okay, you're in alignment now, yes, you can move forward, or okay, you've made some choices and yeah, you're on the right path. I really think that things are starting to unfold for you. You're just right on the edge. I mean, you haven't jumped off the cliff yet, but you're about to. So that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's everything I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this is helpful. I hope that you enjoy the next couple of weeks, that they're adventuresome for you and you have a great time, and whatever it is that you need to let go of to get out of that lack mindset, that you're able to move forward, start enjoying things a little bit more. It's really gonna start picking up the pace, picking up momentum here soon for you. All right, take care. Bye, guys.